La 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 la. La 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 la. She really hates him. It's really true.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2 3. Go ahead, test your mic.
A test. But why? Okay, never mind. Let's just move on. You got to do it. It's some kind of OCD or something. Now you got to do your snotty nose. Now you got to do your gum. Do you not have to do your gum now?
I have gum.
Right, but usually you take it out and put it back in because you want maximum grossness, annoyingness.
You mean take it out and put a new one back in? I don't take it out and put the same one back in.
Sometimes I see you take it out and then put it back in. I've seen that. Is that correct?
Of your mouth? Whoa, 2023. This is our first podcast. Have you written a check yet and put 2023 on it? Or did you make that mistake and put 2022? People do that in the beginning. You know that, right?
I mean, the checks thing seems...
What?
100 years ago.
What do you mean? You don't write checks anymore?
Very rarely.
Well, I pay a lot of bills, so...
Well, you can just pay them all online.
I pay a lot of them online and I send some in, whatever. The mortgage I pay, I'm paid up to next August,
Okay.
in advance. So if I die, our mortgage is paid to August or July.
Fantastic.
So you know that.
Happy to hear that.
Are you? Mm-hmm. Well, you should be. 2023. How was your New Year's Eve? We were at different clubs.
Mine was fun. I had a good time. I was at the Stand and, oh, wait. Someone's at the door.
How do you know?
I can hear the dog barking.
Well, then go open the door for them. I'll talk.
Oh, yeah. They love that.
Go. All right. So New Year's Eve. Oh, no, you know what I'll do?
What?
I'll do a couple plugs now. And I'll do a read, even though we don't have any reads. So I'm not going to do a read. But plugs, this weekend, New York, the Stand. Next weekend, I'll be in San Jose. Thursday night. I should know the places I'm working. I just know the towns. I really don't know the names, but I'll tell you in a second. Next weekend, I'm in San Jose. Hope it's warm enough to play golf. Thursday night, not this week, next week. Thursday night, I'm at the Alameda Comedy Club. And then Friday and Saturday, I'm at, I don't know the name of the place. God damn it. I stink at this. Go to my website, richvoss.com. It'll tell you the names of everywhere. Because then the week after, I'm in Myrtle Beach. And everything is on my website, the names. So next week,
I'm here to save the people.
San Jose, then Myrtle Beach, Texas. I got La Jolla Comedy Store coming up.
Do I need to save the people from you?
Yeah, I don't know the names of the places I'm working in. I know the Comedy Store in La Jolla.
Before you do the podcast, you should write it down or put it in your notes app. Then you can easily get it.
Yeah. It's on my website, richvoss.com. It's on my website, okay? Pippi Longstocking hair.
I said before, should I take it out? You're like, no, it's good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Just so you could make fun of me.
No, it looks good. You have a parochial school dress on, too. You know what that is? She looks like a little girl.
Catholic school?
Yeah, parochial school, Catholic school, whatever. Did you go to Catholic school?
No, I did not.
Why not?
I'm not Catholic.
That's a good reason.
And
you're Christian or Protestant?
We were nothing, not baptized. My parents didn't like organized religion.
But if you were, you would be Protestant, right?
What do you mean, if I was? What does that mean? If you were...
No, I'm saying...
Muslim, would you be Muslim?
No, I'm saying, technically, your bloodline is Protestant.
There's no bloodline with religion.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
What do you mean there's no bloodline with religion?
There's no bloodline with religion. You could change your religion at any time. You don't have to be Jewish.
Yeah, no,
you can change your religion at any time.
Yes, you can convert, but still your bloodline has your bloodline. And you could ask anybody that.
You could go back and be like, well, these ancestors were this, or this, as was their choice. Is it in their blood? No.
Yes, bloodline. How come when you do 23andMe, it says what you are?
It doesn't say you're Catholic.
It says you're Sephardic Jew or whatever.
Well, Jews are fucking aliens or something. It's different for them.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh my God, you're so sensitive. You will say the fucking harshest shit.
I never say harsh.
I remember you saying something one time on stage about a certain group of people, about how they don't vacuum their houses. And don't say who it is. Don't say who it is.
That was 20 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
You're one of these people online. You're one of these people online that bring up 20 years ago the past. Who would, I just.
Okay, listen. Did you or did you not say that they vacuum up their ancestors? That's why they won't vacuum their house.
Yeah,
and you were on stage saying this stuff without any fucking whatever. And then after I was like, what were you doing? You go, that's true.
Yeah, when I sold vacuums, they told me that. When I sold Kirby vacuums.
That's to get rid of you. That's to get rid of you. And then, but if anyone says anything about Jewish people, you hair trigger, man. Yes, I see it. We all see it.
Never again.
Yeah, that's what I say about marrying a Jew.
Oh, is that what you say? That's all you do is date Jews and marry them and fucking.
That's all I do?
That's all.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
For the last 17 years, that's all I do.
All right. Let's
Why
move on.
are you're like.
I'm everything. I'm not, what do you mean I'm like?
You wouldn't let me finish the sentence. Well, you're like a person who buzzed in before you knew the question.
All right, go ahead. Jeopardy. I get the reference.
But there is a certain hatred that you have towards me.
Not at all. I really like you.
No.
You made me laugh the other night.
Oh, wow.
My friend, I was talking to my friend on the phone yesterday, and he has a radio show. I haven't talked to him or seen. I played golf with him last time I was in Northern California.
Let's speed it up. We don't need to know your whole fucking biography with this guy you were on the phone with.
So
let's see. Now it was March, I believe we were playing because it was St. Patrick's Day.
No, it wasn't then. But anyhow,
I'm literally gonna stab you in the ear with something.
So he said how funny stop. He said how funny Bonnie was.
That's me. You're talking to me.
Yeah, he said,
who are you talking to? Yourself?
The audience.
Yeah, but you're not looking at the audience.
He said how funny Bonnie was. Hold on. So I go to tell Bonnie, oh, my friend said, you're very funny. And Bonnie goes, did he say I was pretty?
I was joking.
And then I text him and told him, and he goes, Bonnie's gorgeous. You're pretty.
Oh,
but
he knew I was joking, right? I mean,
yes, he's not stupid.
I don't want to be one of those people.
So now, what were you saying about me? That
you're always like making these jokes about that. I was a whore. I used to be a whore.
I said you dated Jews. You used to say it in your act. That had nothing to do with being hoary.
That's because I have a tiny vagina. That's what I would say.
Yeah, so I was just bringing up what you said, so don't turn it around and twist it.
You didn't say I have a tiny vagina.
No, I don't remember. What? What does that mean? Oh, stunned for words. Hey, next time you get tissues, don't get scented ones. The other day, I realized I bought scented wipes, and I had to prep for a colonoscopy Monday night. And
why would they make scented wipes for your butt?
I don't know. I guess if people lick butt, they want to smell good scent. I don't know. But those things they burn your butt. I mean, I had to prep for a colonoscopy. Oh my God.
I guess you want to talk about your colonoscopy, so let's go. I love hearing about it.
It's the biggest nightmare. They got to come up with a better way. You know.
Well, tell them what you had to do. You have to drink all this stuff. You can't eat. You can only drink this stuff, and then you shit. And
then you go in,
and then if you're not the person getting the colonoscopy, you're the person that lives with the person getting the colonoscopy. You get to hear about how many times and what consistency the shit's out.
I didn't say consistency. I just said, well, maybe.
You were like, it's pouring out of me. That's a consistency.
But you know what? Colon cancer and prostate cancer are preventable. Just go get checked, especially prostate. All they do is, you could take a blood test, or doctor puts a finger in your butt. These are preventable cancers. And when people get colon cancer or prostate cancer, it's preventable. Go get checked. That's all,
Public service announcement from Rich Voss.
And my friend, after the horrible, tragic.
Is this the guy you were talking to on the phone? Different friend?
No, it's after a horrible, tragic accident on Monday Night Football.
What was the horrible, tragic accident?
A player, got hit. These guys are running. They're 300 pounds.
I think I've seen football before. Yeah.
He got up and then fell to the ground for like 5 or 6 minutes or 5. They had to give him CPR for that.
Nobody hit him?
No, what do you mean nobody hit him?
I don't understand. You said he just fell to the ground.
No, he got hit.
Oh, he got hit.
Then he stood up and then he fell to the ground, and they took him off in an ambulance. Mm-hmm. They gave him CPR for his heart stopped, and they canceled the game, Monday Night Football.
Whoa.
So they took him.
That's he's serious.
The whole place was just silent, and it was scary. You see how powerful and how.
Well, football's really, really dangerous, and they've done all these studies about brain injuries from football, and you don't even know. Like if you play high school football, you might not even notice for years until
it's too late.
Till one day you fucking.
So. Then my friend,
and they would kill themselves. Do you know that there's like all this suicide because it's like
they probably didn't know what was going on, right?
They fucked up their brain somehow. They jostled it.
Well, I hope this guy's okay. This was sad. So then I read on Facebook, my friend goes, after that I went for an EKG. It's where they put all the stuff on you, but the EKG only tells you if you're having a heart attack. Then you have to go for a stress test where they monitor you and you're on a treadmill. And there's different ways to monitor your heart, but a stress test is one where I did it, where you get on the treadmill and you start running. An EKG is like, most of the time you get those, and I've gotten them. I got one in London when we landed once, in Portland, in Vegas, because you think panic attacks.
You'd have panic attacks on long flights.
And then you think you're having a heart attack, and then it increases to panic.
It was so annoying, honestly.
What was annoying?
Because every time we went somewhere, the long trip, we'd have to find you were like, no, this time it's real. I was always like, it's not real.
You better go get a colonoscopy. Oh. Girls have to get colonoscopies too.
Oh, really?
Good. Don't prevent. It's preventable. You'll sit there and think, you know what?
I'm not going to ever get cancer. I don't have to worry about it.
Colon cancer.
I won't get it.
How do you know?
Because I don't eat meat.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No. And I haven't eaten meat in over 30 years.
You've eaten chicken and turkey and stuff. Yes, yeah, that's meat.
It's not meat. It's poultry.
Can we get a clarification on this? You and your sister are the only people that I've ever met that would be like to a waiter, I don't eat meat. And they're like, oh, okay. And then you're like, can I get the chicken dish? They're like,
First of all, my sister eats meat. And I say, I don't eat red meat.
No, you've never said that. You go. You and your sister both say.
I never said it.
The meat is. You were raised to believe that meat is just, what is it? Pork, beef, veal,
lamb.
Lamb
chops are good, man. You ever have lamb chops?
No, that's like eating a kitten.
You never had lamb chops?
No, lambs are the cutest things on the planet.
Yeah, but when you were young, you didn't know that.
No.
What about veal?
No.
Same thing. From the same animal.
I believe I've eaten veal before, but
yeah, from the same animal.
I made a mistake.
What's saying they were young and cute?
I just didn't realize what I was eating. I don't think I ever really put together what veal was for a while.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Lamb chops. Oh, they were delicious. They were expensive too.
Lamb chops. I mean, but yeah, if I were to fucking sit down and eat a kitten, people would be like, "What are you doing? That's crazy."
I remember one time I ate a lamb chop. And then the ventriloquist said, "Why are you eating my dummy?" Do you remember that? The lady ventriloquist, and her dummy's name was Lamb Chop.
Even with your glasses on, how come you squint so much?
Because you radiate beauty, and it makes my eyes.
You look like your eyes are closed.
Even every picture I take, my eyes.
Yeah, because you go.
I have weak eyes.
This is you all the time.
I have weak
now.
eyes, weak eyelids.
Hi, Mitch Voss.
Is that what I do?
Yeah.
So my New Year's Eve, I worked Scranton, Pennsylvania, Holiday Inn. I get in there.
Sounds exciting.
Well, I get there. It's set up with round tables in a ballroom.
Oh God, round tables are a kiss of death in comedies.
Kiss of death.
Too much empty space.
It's not empty space.
Yes, because that whole big round part in the middle is empty.
Well, plus too much chattering because they're looking at each other instead of facing the stage.
Instead of being all just one way.
So already the sound.
Oh, I hate round. When I go in and see these big round tables.
Me too. I hate it. And the sound was horrific. How did they not test it? The room, it's a ballroom. It's so big. The sound was horrific. The first act went on. You could barely understand them. The second act, you could barely. Then Karen went on. She did okay. I guess she talked softer. Margolis, is that how you say her last name?
Karen Margolis.
Yeah. She was very funny, which I'm surprised in this audience
how well
that
she
a
did.
female because
is it really that bad? Like what?
Yes,
what kind of audiences? I would never go on stage thinking
let me finish.
Okay,
a low energy female comedy. If you got someone like Paula Bell, it's a big difference. Same with male comics, but already these are fucking flannel, blue collar, drunk because of New Year's Eve, bad sound. That a low energy female comic would do well. It's just like saying, how is a Jewish comic going to do well at a Catholic country club? Whatever.
Sure there's no Catholic country clubs.
Are you crazy? Are you nuts? They're all or Protestant, whatever country clubs. So
I mean, they're not like Catholic country clubs.
Well, they're white,
private.
They're private, and there's
Remember
country
you
clubs.
Always used to tell people I was Catholic. You'd constantly be like, "She's Catholic."
That to me, if you're not Jewish, it's all the same.
Well, that's
Christian,
horrible.
Catholic, Protestant. Well, I didn't say it was not nice or whatever, but
I had to tell you so many times. I had to get mad at you.
All of you all celebrate Christmas. It's all the same.
So do you?
I don't. I do it because of my kids.
I would never celebrate Christmas. I'm an atheist.
That's why I do it for my kid. I don't go.
I do it for my kid.
Did I ever go out and buy a Christmas tree, or do you?
Oh my God!
Oh come on!
If we didn't have a Christmas tree, you would go get one.
No, I wouldn't. I don't care about. Well, no, the cat climbs in it. It's aggravating. I never. Have you ever heard me?
Have you ever brought anything Jewish into the house?
That has nothing. Has nothing to do with it.
Did I? Yes.
No, that has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with it.
That's
oh my God! How do you turn it around? You're like one of those people. Well, I don't like Trump. Oh yeah. Well, what about Biden? No, it has nothing to do with it. I've never said, let's go get a Christmas tree. You've never heard those words come out of my mouth. If you didn't put up the Christmas tree, you wouldn't. One, it's always sparkly and glitter all over the place. The cat, we're watching a movie, is climbing through it, knocking the balls off. It's the most aggravating thing. The only reason you get that stuff is for your kid.
Then why before Raina did we go to your sister's for Christmas?
But that has nothing to do with it. That was dinner. We
But you didn't celebrate? You didn't give me a Christmas gift? Of course you did.
Not at my sister's. At home, I gave you a holiday Christmas.
Richard.
Whoa.
Stop.
Are you serious?
Did you give me a Christmas gift or not before we had kids? I don't care where it is, at your sister's or not. We would go to your sister.
Yes, you gave me
She had a big, huge tree.
Did you give me a Christmas gift too?
Because I felt I had to.
I felt I had to. Because you were, I go, well, I'm with this Catholic girl, so I got to give her.
Stop! My family would lose their minds.
Really? All of them, or just your mom and dad? Like you all it's because of what happened in the Irish stuff. Protestant. So you have a Protestant bloodline.
Don't stop it. We don't.
Well, then if you're,
they don't want to be called Protestant either. My parents have.
Well, you got to take a side.
You could take.
Whoa! Stop! I'm not doing anything. You got to take a side.
Why? Do you? What side are you on? Yeah, but that's not one of the sides.
What I'm saying is, I never said, let's go get a Christmas tree. So don't put that on me. There's things I do, and you go, oh, that's crazy, and I accept it. And there's things you do. Okay.
No, the point is that you're saying like anybody who's not Jewish is Catholic, which is ridiculous.
It's not.
It's insanity. It's pure insanity.
That's insanity. So you're comparing me to Kanye. You're saying me saying that is insanity.
I'm saying it's so ignorant.
Okay, there's a difference between insanity and ignorant.
To think that there's thousands of religions.
There's not thousands. There's about 7 real ones. God. Thousands of religions. You are the biggest exaggerator on the planet. Thousands.
I'm going to Google it.
How many religions there are? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Let's see. I guarantee there's not more than 200. Mm-hmm. Okay, she's going to Google it right now. Go to richfoss.com for all my dates coming up. A lot of road stuff, warm areas. Wait till you hear this.
4,000 recognized religions.
Let me see.
In the world. Hey, it may come as a surprise to you, but there are 4,000.
That's not thousands.
It's not.
Thousands start over 5,000. You don't go thousands before.
Really? If there's 2,000, you don't go, oh, I have thousands? No,
that's what low budget people do.
Richard, it's so weird how
4,000 that they just put that down because anybody goes, oh, this is a religion. 3 people could start
recognized.
Something.
It says recognized religions. I'm sure there has to be. So these religions consist of churches, congregations, faith groups, tribes, cultures, and movements. Even there are so many, 3/4 of the world's population practice one of the 5.
Yeah, one of the top 5. Right? One of the 5 you just said?
I'm going to punch you in the face.
I didn't hear it.
Yes.
Yeah, the top 5. What are the top 5? Muslim, Catholic, Protestant, Christian, and Jewish. I bet you Jewish isn't even in the top 5. Let's look up the top 5 religions.
I'm right there. I'm already here.
All right,
don't open you no need to open your suitcase phone.
Yeah. Do the top 5. Oh, why? Because I have a case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the 12 major religions and in what order? Baha'i, which is a form of Judaism, I think, right?
Uh-huh.
Buddhism.
No, Baha'i is not Judaism.
Oh.
It's Hawaiian.
No, it's not. Buddhism, Christianity, Confucianism, Hinduism, Islam, Jainism, Judaism, Shinto.
Judaism is in there?
Huh.
It's not in the top 5. You already read a bunch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 7, 8. Shinto, Sikhism, Taoism, and Zoroastrianism.
Yeah. See.
Okay. So.
Yeah. Cowism.
You've never even heard of these. Here are the top 7 world religions: Judaism, Christianity.
Wait, Judaism's number 1.
I mean, I don't know if these are in order. This is different site. Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, animism.
I mean, Hindu, all that Buddhist, Taoism, I've never heard that. Have you?
Yeah.
No, you haven't. Anyhow, also too, you heard of Cowism.
It's not Cowism.
What was it?
It's Tao.
Oh, Tao. Oh, yeah, General Tao. I had the shrimp the other night.
Yeah, but that's not it. It's spelled different.
TSO.
Yeah, this is TOA.
Tao. Yeah, like what's his name? They always talk about what's his name? Tao,
Stop it! Stop it! What? How could I fucking know what you're talking about?
Tao,
this is you having a conversation with me. There's a thing the thing that with the guy that the guy what I'm talking about, and it's like it moves in that way. You seen it, right? It's like what? I have no. You're giving me no information.
Tao. Mao say. Well, no.
Stop talking.
Mao
Stop talking.
tongue.
You know what?
Tongue.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should, if you don't know something, you should just shut the fuck up and go. I'm going to look that up later, so the next time I don't look like a fucking fool. But that's not your way, is it? It's to be wrong, fight for it, find out you're wrong, try to come up with an excuse why you're wrong. I mean, the efforts you put into not educating yourself is really remarkable.
It's pretty good, right? A lot of work.
A lot, yeah. You do a lot of mental fucking gymnastics when.
Oh, is that what they call it now? Mental gymnastics?
Is that what they call it now?
I've never heard that saying. No one's ever said mental gymnastics before. You made that one up. That's a good one. You should take credit for that.
Nick, help me.
You should take credit.
He's never heard of things that are just in the zeitgeist for years and years.
Oh, zeitgeist? Look at you. Mental gymnastics and zeitgeist. Unbelievable. You really look at me. I'm well read. I say mental gymnastics and zeitgeist. No one talks that way.
Zeitgeist?
Yeah. No one talks that way.
Zeitgeist. It's
Zeitgeist.
a Z.
No one talks that way.
Or a Z if you're Canadian.
What does that mean if you're so smart?
What, a zeitgeist?
Yeah.
It's in the, everyone's talking about it. It's in pop culture. It's in the culture, not pop culture. It's in the zeitgeist.
Oh boy.
Lots of things get in the zeitgeist.
Have you ever
It's like the algorithm for real life. The zeitgeist is the algorithm for real life. That's actually a good way to explain it.
All right, whatever.
I don't know if you know what the algorithm is.
Yeah,
but it's the river. I call it the river of chance.
Algorithm is like online. If you get in the right algorithm,
when people do when they explain what things are, they usually don't use the word as the explanation. The algorithm is the algorithm. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Pretty good. Thank you.
Oh my God. How does it feel to be that dumb?
I'm pretty smart.
I have a sister who's mentally handicapped, and I always wonder, what's it like going through life? It must be hard constantly, having to work everything out all the time.
I'm not. Listen to me. I don't listen. I'm doing pretty well. I get by.
It's amazing. It's honestly shocking and amazing. And sometimes on stage, and I'm not the only person who's noticed this, you say things that you don't know off stage. It's like you have a higher power coming in on stage. I mean, there's things that you say on stage that you go, there's no way he could have that kind of intelligent conversation off stage. It's just not possible. You'll say words that you don't know. It's like you're speaking in tongues up there or something. Oh, the guy is dumb, and then on stage you'll say something. You're like, how'd you even you'll say zeitgeist on stage, and then you come off and you say, you're like, I don't know what that is.
That's not
true. What a zeitgeist.
No.
What a zeitgeist. What a zeitgeist.
So you're saying I'm brilliant on stage? Is that what you're saying?
Is that what you're taking away from it? Sure. Stop blowing your nose. Why down here?
Because that thing makes your nose run.
Well, then you got to cover it or close it before we. Do you want me to get up and close it right now?
No.
Because I can't have you doing this all the time. 2023 is a different thing, man. We're not blowing our noses on the thing anymore. And when I say we, I mean you. What?
15.
Do you know there's a?
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at that?
Okay, so I really talked a lot. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Huh? What?
Oh my God. I'm not allowed to talk about what's going on with me.
Yes, you are.
Yelled at me about it.
You know you were wrong, but I don't want to get in an argument now. It's behind us. We apologize and we moved on. So what's going on with you? I mean, not business-wise in life. Well, business too.
That's all I have.
That's all you have is your business?
I mean,
I'm reading Bonnie's script, and then I give her a compliment. She turns a compliment into, "Oh my God, I can't believe you said that." Turns it around.
What?
I'm reading her script, and I said, "It's going to be really funny."
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'd like to break this down. Let me unpack. So he said first of all, he says he read 20 pages, which was a lie.
I did
because I said, 20. Where did you read until? And then you go until she went back to the small town
or whatever.
You don't need to read your
go ahead.
Happy New Year texts. So he says he goes, it'll be funny once it's on screen.
No, I said it'll be a lot funnier on screen.
Yeah.
A lot funnier than reading it. Because I'm
But that's like saying that's like seeing the plans to a house and be like, it'll be a lot more comfortable when it's a real house.
You'll have a vision. You go, oh, once that's built, that's gonna look amazing. That's all. And that's a compliment. So That's all. You look at blueprints and go, you look at blueprints and go, oh, when that's built, it's going to be amazing. That's the same thing I said. Oh, when it's filmed, it'll be really funny. So anybody that takes that compliment and turns it into a negative is Bonnie. Did he say I was pretty?
I was joking.
Deep down, you're thinking the same. You walk around like her and Raina. Instead of doing their nails at home, they go to a salon. Like my grandmother used to do her own, and she had a thing to do her beautiful.
Okay, enough with your fucking grandmother. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I kicked it. Go ahead.
I'm gonna kill you. If Rada and I did our own nails at home, you would never. You'd be like, you guys are always doing your nails. You're always doing your nails because it would take hours.
I'm gonna do your nails next time.
Okay, first you got to take this off. Can you take that polish off? How are you going to take that polish off?
Nail polish remover.
It doesn't work. This is a gel.
Nail polish gel remover.
There is no such thing. You have to like, I tried to do it last night. You have to put tin foil over them and stuff, and it still didn't come off. Okay, I put them on for an hour, and it still didn't come off.
Why do you have glitter in your fingernails?
Because I was trying to be cool.
Just do red. Everybody loves red fingernail polish. Red.
Rich, we don't need to get into your fucking weird psyche. It's like Rosebud, because you're like remembering your grandmother's nails. Like it's creepy. You're going into creepy territory.
That's not creepy. You go downstairs and
my grandmother did her own nails. That's all we hear you running around saying anymore. My grandmother did her own nails. Red nails for my grandmother. Red nails. My grandmother. It's like, ew. Go masturbate and get it out of your system.
Oh, that's really nice.
Well, really why would you keep bringing up what is in your brain that your grandmother's red nails are the greatest accomplishment in the history?
I'm saying red. My grandmother would.
My grandmother had red nails.
You go downstairs into their TV room.
I had blue balls.
You're gross. And they watch Merv Griffin, and she had the cuticle thing to take them, and she was nice and easy.
But look at you. This is how people get like foot fetishes and stuff. Because when they're babies or young, they see their mom painting their toenails or something like that.
They would make me sit naked and watch.
Yeah, you've got some weird shit going on.
I got nothing weird.
Yes, because you're thinking about your grandmother doing her nails.
Yes, and so my mother did her nails too.
Oh my God, it's deep in there. So the minute that you see me at the table doing my nails, you just fucking jizz everywhere. Like,
well, oh really? So anything that you remember your parents did is sexual.
No.
Is sexual? Oh,
no.
You know what? So every time we have a salad, my parents used to make their own salad out of the garden. Whatever the fuck. Anything your parents or grandparents did.
Well, when I'm doing the garden, I masturbate. You know that. You know this. You've caught me.
Yes. Well, all I'm saying is no.
When someone's like, don't go get your nails done. Do them at home. It borders on creepy. My red nails, my grandmother. I've seen you go like this 1,000 times. It's so easy. My grandmother did it. My grandmother did it.
That's the same as you, monkey face that, don't go out and eat at home. Eat at home. Don't go out and eat. We ate at home.
No, I never, I don't bring out we ate at home. I don't say that. No.
Yes, my father and mother never would go out to eat. We went, yes.
Okay, I might have told a story or two, but every time we go out to eat, I don't go, my mom would make it like this, and you make it like that.
Oh,
no, you clearly have some unresolved wicked shit going on.
That's unresolved because you remember your grandmother and your mother doing their nails.
Yeah, it's the way you do it with such
nice, easy spread.
See?
Yeah, because you don't want streaks. Slowly, I know how to do it. I think
is it possible that you want nails? You can go get nails.
I don't want nails.
Go get nails.
I used to grow them, but then I stopped.
Why don't you go get some polish, put it on your nails, do your own nails?
Why would I do my nails? I don't know,
nails. But they look, I just saw them and they're, I mean.
At least I don't get fake nails. Why don't you go get fake breasts?
Oh, okay. Is that something people are doing? Is that a thing?
Oh, yes, it's a thing, yes.
But who would say that? Like, what husband's like, why don't you go get fake boobs? Like, most husbands would be like, why don't you go get fake boobs?
No, because it's...
Because you hate boobs and you want nails. It's so fucking obvious. It's so fucking obvious.
I hate fake boobs. I don't hate them. They're just not... They don't do it for... Guys...
You know why you hate boobs?
I don't
Because you look at the boobs and you go, that's going to be some work.
What do you mean some work? What do you mean by work?
You gotta do a little foreplay with that. You just like to
if they're nice and firm, like yours,
yes. Right? Isn't that why you wear the tank tops with your nipples showing? So you can show everybody how firm your breasts are?
It's first of all, on a man, it's a chest. On a woman, it's a breast.
Mm-hmm.
Chest and breast. So there. No, I wear my tank top so when I'm working out, I could see it happening.
See what happening? People's faces getting sick? The green?
Oh, boy, look at you. You're really... Somebody went to acting class this week. Somebody went to Joanna Johnson.
What do you want me to do? What facial expression? When I see you painting your nails?
Yeah. Okay, at the gym.
When I see you in your tank top?
Yeah. It's the same one.
I know. Every time I look
when I come into your room naked.
Ooh.
Oh, I just got...
Oh.
I know, look at it.
I love it, though. You just... When I come into your room...
Can we have sex?
Oh, my God.
Already?
He's not talking to me, folks. He's talking to you.
Yes.
He's talking to Nick, our producer.
Ew. All right, how much time we got left? 7 minutes. We're at like 40. Let's do 45.
7 minutes. That's enough for us to have sex a couple times.
Whoa. So, I mean, you're looking hot. The other day, you looked hot.
Well, I love a man who blows his nose 75 times in about 40 minutes. So, if it's...
Oh, I thought... I'm so happy I didn't punch you when I heard that. I thought that was the bell. Get it?
Like we're in a boxing match?
Yeah.
I thought we agreed we were going to be a little funnier this year.
Another episode I'm carrying.
Oh, really? Okay, here's your Special Olympics medals.
Okay, didn't you do that already?
No, it wasn't on camera. Yeah, but it hadn't started yet. So
why is my knee killing me? Like I get pain.
I don't know, but why don't you call Dr. Steve?
No.
and then you could be inundated with it's so much more work than going to the doctor.
What with Dr. Steve?
Because suddenly he's making you like be introduced to people online, and he's tagging you in photos,
Now
and he's like,
he's gonna get a call. He's so nice.
just don't tag me in a photo, and then answer every single person that fucking talks to you on Twitter. It's like insane.
What he's tight with his fans.
That's fine. Then don't tag people. Why do I gotta fucking listen to every now I'm listening to every conversation that Dr. Steve has.
Yeah,
he goes, "Oh, Dr. Steve, can you just write me I actually am very grateful to him. But can you write me a prescription for psoriasis? I should have just went to the doctor, because then it's like texting and phone calls.
Yeah, well, maybe because he's a nice guy and
he's a nice guy, but I was actually between Thanksgiving and yesterday, I was the busiest I've ever been in my whole life. And it's like, you know, emails and, you know, it's just like
he's following up.
And then, but even with the fucking thing, did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it yet? It's like, I will go get it when I can. Please, well, I beg of you.
Dr. Steve has helped me many times, and
he does. He's very helpful.
He's very helpful. You know,
how does he have so much time? How does he have so much time? He takes the time
because he
from
works
his
with
patients.
people.
He steals their last hours somehow for himself,
and their glasses. Right?
Yeah.
Didn't you used to say that?
Yeah, but then it became too Holocausty sound.
Oh, look. Okay, so he has a conversation on Twitter about Opie's wedding 20 years ago. Yeah. And I don't understand it. All that stuff. I don't follow all that.
You don't. Yeah, you know. Next
Bobby
time,
Kelly. Oh.
Okay, next time you have to.
That one, Bobby. I got to
turn this off. You know.
Yeah, but this one, I got it.
Wait, are you going to be late for your meeting?
Well, I'm already missing my meeting today.
It's so funny. This is when we got married. You never went to a meeting. I mean, very rarely.
Yeah, I didn't
and
go
then we had a baby, and then you went all.
No, I didn't go a lot. I started.
You'd come home You'd come home, and I'd be like, "Oh, I need a little time." You know, you come home from the road, and I'd be like, "I need a little time." You're like, "Ooh, I'm going to a meeting," and you can't say.
No, I went Monday nights. So quit exaggerating. Monday nights.
Yeah. Okay. So you get home Sunday, then Monday night you're going to a meeting.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be like, yeah, you can't go to a meeting. I need to be away from this kid for a few minutes.
Yeah. Oh,
you wouldn't. Oh, really? That's not nice to say. I need to be away from this kid for a few minutes.
I would never say that.
You wouldn't? Well, you go on the road all the time and you never care whatsoever what's going on with her.
Well, all I know is during
when I'm going to Utah, you're like, I'm coming with you. I'm like, we have a child.
All right, whatever.
You're like, I don't care. She can stay by herself.
Whatever. Should I or should I not? In the winter, I grow a little beard. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. It looks like you got a little beard going.
Do you like it or not like it? Will it get me more pussy or not?
Do you get pussy now?
No.
Then
do I get pussy?
I think your pussy days are over, babe.
No, they're just beginning. I'm in the height of my.
You want to get a divorce so you can go get pussy?
No, I want to get a divorce. I'm not. Gonna...
You want to just be able to go get pussy?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do. If that happens again, I'm gonna close this fucking computer and knock over the camera.
Oh, you mean if that ding happens again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you mean if I said I want to get pussy.
No. I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna let you go get pussy one weekend. I'm gonna say, okay, this weekend, go for it.
Oh.
And you're gonna come back so demoralized.
So
I'm gonna have to hug you all night. Okay, all right. It's different than before.
How do you take the ding off?
It's off of here, but don't worry about it.
It's off of where?
It's dinging on the computer.
Yeah, how do you stop it? Oh, you got to put your phone on airplane mode, probably.
For your computer?
So the ding, how does the ding go from your phone to your computer? From the message? What? Oh, you're just turning that volume down.
There.
Yeah, now they can't hear us.
It's not coming through the computer. It's coming through our speakers. I mean, our things. Listen, if they couldn't hear us, Nick.
But why is it connected to my computer, my phone? The ding.
The ding isn't. It's you're also getting messages on your computer.
I know. How do you turn off them iMessage on your computer?
Well, you have to go into settings.
Do you know how to do it?
I'm not showing you.
I don't want to know.
You can Google it.
Oh, is that your answer to everything? So once a month, you're saying I can go get pussy.
No. One time, I'm going to let you do it.
No.
I'm going to let you do it just so you can you think right now in your head, you're like, anyone I walk up to is going to say yes. Unfortunately, it's going to take a bit of work. No more tank tops with your nips exposed. No more blowing your nose and chewing your gum like a maniac. No eating rice and then doing this for 2 hours. Okay. That's not going to, and also you can't even date women that are 35 anymore. That's too young for you.
No.
Yes, it's too young
women.
for you.
They're women.
But it's kind of gross.
That's not gross.
30 years younger than you?
21's gross.
30 years younger than you? Your daughters are in their 30s.
Someone said half your age plus 7.
Okay, so
30,
that's 40.
39, around 39. That's silly. Who comes up with these numbers?
I don't know, but it should be not a thing you have to actually look at. It should be like,
all right, let's.
You have to fuck these women that look like they spend a lot of time on a bitch pad.
What's a bitch pad?
On the back of a motorcycle.
That's what they call it, a bitch pad.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
I like that. All right, anything you want to plug?
Your mouth.
I knew you were going to say that. Oh, set you up. Listen, go to Rich Foss.
2023, yo.
Go to richfoss.com and all my dates. A lot. The next 5 weeks, back and forth on the road.
I'm at the dojo on the 20th. Tell them where that is. Tiff's Comedy Club.
Well, Tiff's Restaurant, the dojo's upstairs in Morris Plains, New Jersey.
It's a great little club, a little room. So
yeah, it's fun. Good food.
I don't know who I'm working with, but I'm sure they're good. I'll be good. I'm going to be really funny that night. I decided.
Okay. All right. Well, Happy New Year. Don't you hate people that say Happy New Year to you?
No, I'm not fucking Scrooge, okay?
No, you're not.
There's worse things than people saying Happy New Year to you.
Name one.
Okay, there. What is wrong with you? We're wrapping up. You couldn't just be like, you know what, let me just wait.
I went off camera. People don't know what I'm doing.
You could hear it. It's disgusting.
All right, sorry. Sorry, I didn't know you could hear it. You got good ears. I can't hear those things.
You have a microphone right there.
Oh, you got a different voice now. How many voices do you have?
Well, let me take a look at it. People hate the voices. I get trolled so much. Oh, the voices. How dare she?
You haven't done impressions in a while, and people requested them.
I don't do impressions.
You could do the 40s lady at least. Say goodbye.
I said it last time. I'm not
you
doing
did?
it again. Yeah, with Bobby Kelly.
Do the Irish one.
No.
No?
No.
You're not doing them?
No.
Oh, whoa. Well, look at her. That's where Raina gets you from. When I ask Raina to do something, she just goes like this.
Did I do that?
No, she goes, no. I go, let's go to the gym. And she just sits there and goes. I go, because I want to take her to the gym because I'm allowed a guest and she works out. And she'll, come on. I go, last night, come on, Raina, come to the gym with me. She doesn't even talk. She does that. So make her go to the gym with me tonight. All of us. We'll go as a family. I used to see families there. We'll go, me, you, and her.
Well, it depends. I got to see what you're wearing first. That's really what I determine whether I'm going to the gym with you or not. You don't know. You but if you're wearing something that I deem unacceptable, instead of asking to change, I just say, no, I'll work out at home. I don't know if you've noticed that, but
I kind of like growing a little beard in the winter. But some people grow them a little under here. I stop.
Wow, this is Beard Talk.
All right, listen.
Richard Voss.
RichVoss.com. Bonnie will be at TIFF's the 20th. And listen, have a good year.
Listen, why do you say that? They're listening. That's all they're doing.
May your zeitgeist be fucking
filled with references you get.
Okay. All right. It's a pleasure.
Peace out.
After every podcast, we should shake hands. All right. We're done.
Really?
La 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 la.
My Wife Hates Me was created and hosted by Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button podcast. Subscribe to the podcast by visiting mywifehatesmepodcast.com.
Suicide pact, he's totally sober. She's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.